A lot of fans have been saying that he's a very bad manager and he needs to lock in. So I hacked Arne Slot's brain and I made him good again. This is the story of how I made Liverpool FC great again. And we start off in season 1. I was thinking, they have Ekitike and Alexander Isak. Why not play with the 2 up front, you know? I think that would work for Liverpool. I quite like Liverpool with the 2 up front. I was thinking, this will make me the next Pep Guardiola. I think everyone will agree. Pep Guardiola at the minute, he ain't doing very well. But I'm going to be him in his prime. Obviously, I went with wingers. I don't know why at this moment I was doing wide midfielder. But I wanted to see if the defence bit could go up. But no, I just went with midfielders. And I thought, you know what? Liverpool's meant to be fun and attacking. You know, a lot of people say Slot isn't that. So I decided to go with this formation. And this is how the season went. But first of all, I wanted to test it out. So I done Olympique Marseille, who was next in the Champions League for us. Obviously in real life Olympique Marseille did win, so it's whatever really. Anyway, here we go. Start off the game and hopefully we can get a win. And here, Ekitike into Gakpo. Oh, we lose the ball. A lot of people don't like Gakpo in real life, but look, I think he's quite good. Anyway, we take it back from Gomez, McAllister, into Wirtz, into Chiesa. Oh, Gakpo crosses it in, and Ekitike with the header. 1-0 Liverpool, and Marseille are shocked at the home ground. And he looks like Firmino, he does, but he's not. It is Hugo Ekitike. And again, 24th minute, we decided we'll loop one in for what's his name, Ekitike, and he just couldn't get there. And Gravenberch as well. We tried to lift it in, and it just wouldn't work. Honestly, it was unlucky. Marseille tried breaking out though, and then Gravenberch kicks it away. Way. Anyway, into Chiesa, Gakpo, Gravenberch. We're playing some nice football here. Oh, we lose it there. It's not very fun. But neither were. But also Marseille were also losing it. It was a good through ball by Ekitike in Chiesa, bottom left hand corner. It was a good goal, and Chiesa has won. Well, should have put the game to bed. And what I mean by should have put the game to bed was this moment. Marseille, some good crisp passing. Wanted to get a goal and they'll be back in front. Konate lost his man, and actually, no, it was Gomez, but it was 2-1 to Marseille. And it was a very, very bad moment. So I thought, you know what? I'll put some subs on. And honestly, we came so close. Like, just look at this moment. Look at that moment. So close. Gakpo just couldn't score. I then decided, you know what? We need even more subs. We can win this game. We need to pull it away from them. And I thought about, let's put some more subs on. Let's make them work for this, Marseille. Let's make us all know that we can do this. And obviously, in the 89th minute, we were so close. And Frimpong plays a dangerous ball into Szoboszlai, who could only get it as far as to a Marseille defender. And Paixão's through 1-on-1. I can't lie, you weren't going to miss that. 2-2 was the final score, as we could physically not do anything else for the rest of the game. Anyway, end of season 1, we came 5th. 1 point off top 4. We also won the FA Cup. No, we didn't actually. We came to the final. I think Palace won on penalties. But we did make it through, and it was very fun. We lost the final of the FA Cup. Not very fun. But we also lost the quarterfinals to PSG, who also were a pain. And these were our top scorers. Ekitike, Mo Salah, Florian Wirtz. Honestly, it's not realistic. Wirtz has been dog. And no Liverpool fan can hate on me for that either. He hasn't been that very good. So, season 2. Let's see. I've brought in a man from Tottenham, who a lot of people really love. Also has scored a lot of solo goals, especially the one at Copenhagen. I think he could be a really good guy. As well as Joel Ordonez from Club Brugge and Kouliarakis. I think that's his name. Kouliarakis. 26.9 million. And here is the man, the striker I bought in as well. Alexander Sorloth from Atletico Madrid. 30.5 million, as well as Francolinho from FC Midtjylland. And I thought I would test us out against the mighty citizens, the Blue Moon, the men that look like, I don't know, waffles. Yeah, look like waffles. And I just want to see how we did against the league leaders. It starts off well here. Very good attacking momentum. Just catch the ball and Van Dijk does it. Then we do some little passing thing. I don't know what I was even doing at this moment. I think I just got a bit bored. But then Lacroix. Did I tell everyone we got Lacroix? Okay, Gravenberch into Isak. Isak into Ekitike. It should be a goal. It is a goal. 1-0 Liverpool. The Etihad was stunned, and it was a very good moment. But we all know things can't last with this team, can we? So it hits into a City player, Haaland, and Marmoush scores a very good goal. Haaland slipped him in, and yeah, it was 1-1. Goal out of nothing. In the second half, we came so close to look at the acrobatics by Marmoush, enjoying his space there. Don't know what Van Dijk is doing. And Frimpong tries to get away. Grealish takes it. Lacroix's back though. Got a good team. And then it hits in. Haaland header and it just spills out of Marmadashvili. And was it Cherky? Cherky with the second goal. You little weirdo. Anyway, we then needed the goal. 15 minutes to go. Can Liverpool do it? Well, we go to Gravenberch, then finds Isak, and then we lose it. What a fucking idiot. Anyway, it then goes to Marmoush. We need the ball back quickly. Haaland plays in Cherky, who can do nothing with it, because, I don't know what he's doing. I thought he was meant to be good, Cherky. He weren't very good this game, boys. I'm going to be really honest. But neither was McAllister. Gravenberch gets it as far as to Szoboszlai. Like, Nori takes it from Szoboszlai. And then it goes to Marmoush. Haaland's through. And Van Dijk is in no man's land. And Marmoush has made it a brace for himself as it is 3-1. Yeah, I wanted to end it. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to end the video. But in the Europa League, we came second. We lost to Benfica. But there is a reason we did. Now, we beat Chelsea. We lost to Benfica in the final. But we did win the Premier League by 10 points. And we did amazing. 10 points won in the Premier League. And here are the top goal scorers for us here. Isak, 28 and 7. And Hugo Ekitike on 27 and 9. Mohamed Salah was 23 and 11. So, let's see. New season. And it is season 3. Liverpool fans, look away now. I have Soldier Starman, the man who runs down the wing. Oh, it was heartbreaking to see, even as a Man United fan. He's been there for so long. It's like, Mo Salah, you will be missed. But it's time for us to move on. As he goes on to Newcastle, because they have oil money and they want to try and win things because they're just weird. And yes, today's Newcastle, I'll take one of theirs. Sandro Tonali, I picked up for about 90 million. A lot of money. As well as buying a replacement, a very good replacement, ignored by Xavi Alonso. Is it Xavi or Xabi? For 200 million wages. I think his actual fee was 60 million. Very good right wing. He can play on the left, play on the right. and he is a good replacement to have for Liverpool. And here he is entering the Liverpool training ground to meet Arne Slot. Obviously, I weren't there today, and we did make the Champions League final with these 3 signings. Was it 3 or 2? 2. Rodrigo and what was his name? Tonali. Tonali weren't in the squad. Gravenberch and McAllister were doing really well, actually, holding those positions, and yeah, I quite liked what they were doing. Very good moment for both of them. But can we win the Champions League against a very good Barcelona team? My controller bugs out here, and I would call that a cheat, and I am going to call that a cheat because it is 1-0. And what's his name? Was it Lopez? Yeah, Lopez scored. Isak, though, couldn't get inside. It was just so close. We tried so hard. And this was in the second half. Nothing happened. Lacroix gives it to Rafinha just on a plate. If they score now, I'd be really annoyed. But we all know it's Barcelona, and they have very good tiki-taka. De Jong into Fermin, and Yamal just had a free tap in there. Don't know what Kirkes was doing. But yeah, Bradley came on, as you could see in the bottom right. And let's see if we can make a difference. And well, we obviously didn't. I don't know where half the footage went, actually. I think it corrupted. But we came 3rd in the league, and we came 2nd in the Champions League. I think at this moment, in-game Sam was bored. But my 2 strikers wanted to go. I thought, I'm going to do 1 more season. Can I make a good team? Can I get some good strikers? Biarritz from Monaco has came in as a backup striker to replace Francolinho and Sorlot, as well as buying a regen by the name of Anselmo Araujo. I don't know how to say his name. I bought him for 10 million. Very good signing. He'll be a good rotational player. And with that, we came first by 8 points. 90 points, Liverpool. We're doing really well, actually. Knocked City off their pedestal. Don't know where Set Piece FC is. And yeah, it was a very good moment for us. Happy about that. With our top scorers being Hugo Ekitike, Alexander Isak and Rodrigo. But for the final season, 60 million for Bastoni. That is the signing for season 4, as well as Jeremy Jacket Potato coming in for 44.5 million, as well as buying Ayoub Bouadi from Losk. He's a very good signing. Very happy about who I bought. I also bought in Hassan Ouedraogo, who is a centre mid. And with these signings, we came first in the league. We won the Community Shield by a lot of penalties, 18-17. That is a year. Don't know what it marked in history, but we lost the FA Cup, sadly. We got knocked out pretty early, I think. Yeah, round 5 to Birmingham City. We won the Carabao Cup though, and we got knocked out to PSG. In season 5, we brought in Guillaume Restes as Mamadashvili. Yeah, he's kind of not locked in, but I also bought in Lucas Chevalier from Inter Milan as well. Why is every PSG player going at Inter? And with that, we came second. We lost the Community Shield. We lost the Cup. We did win the Carabao Cup, but this was the final season. Aslan, what was it? A regen from Turkey, and Anderson from Nottingham Forest. Hopefully this can be the season we buy and win, and I hope we do. And with these 2 signings, we did win. We won 87 points. We did not win the FA Cup. We lost 4-2. Carabao Cup, we lost 2-1. And then the Champions League, we lost 4-2. And with our final season, we got 42 goals with Isak, 33 and 6 with Ekitike, Gravenberch 14 and 12, Gakpo 12 and 11, and Rodrigo 13 no, 11 and 13. And I hope you enjoyed. Please sub. Lol.